Laptop's internal keyboard as an external one? Firstly, let me say that I've never seen how a laptop's internal keyboard interface with the motherboard. Hence the question. The thing is, I use an external keyboard and monitor, but I like how internal keyboards are, and I simply can't find a decent external keyboard that makes me happy. So it just occurred to me if it could be possible to interface an internal keyboard through USB or PS/2, so I could use it as an external one. And so I could be happy once and for all. Follow up. If anyone wants to know, I ended up buying this keyboard, which has a key layout exactly like a laptop's. It hasn't the touch feel of a real laptop's keyboard, it's noisier, but that was the best I could find at that time.
Doing some research, it turns out that laptop keyboards don't have the controller circuit. They are just the keys with the contacts, and that ribbon cable connects those contacts to the controller circuits which is inside the laptop. So there is no way to convert that ribbon cable alone to a PS/2 interface. You need first the controller circuit, and only then you can think about converting it to a PS/2 plug. And depending on how the keyboard's wire matrix is, the ribbon cable will have more or less contacts which match those on the controller. So you either need the exact same controller for the keyboard you want, or you can get a controller from a spare keyboard and manage to rewire the connections to the controller so they match correctly.
Here is a solution to enable laptop bottom case keyboards as USB keyboards using a Teensy microcontroller. The author has tested a wide variety of keyboard models, including Dell Inspiron, HP Presario, Sony Vaio, and IBM, Lenovo ThinkPad. A typical laptop keyboard relies on the motherboard for the scanning circuitry. I use a Teensy microcontroller mounted on a connector board to take over this function. This URL. Frank Adams liked the keyboard on his Lenovo ThinkPad T61 so much that he decided to design an adapter so he could use it over USB with the Teensy microcontroller. He got the trackpoint working, and along the way managed to add support for a number of other laptop boards as well. Before you know it, he had a full-blown open source project on his hands. Links for this project. This URL. This URL. This URL.
I tracked down and purchased the mystery board shown in the answer above. The keyboard within the tablet case connects via ribbon cable to this PCB, which converts the laptop keyboard to micro USB. It came from the tar_keyboard_9 GPCT240 tablet keyboard case. This case is notable for having the Z's key, which you should look for if buying from a random website. This is available on Amazon and eBay, etc., under titles similar to 9 inches carrying case tablet stand with keyboard and amp, stylus for 9-inch tablets. Happy to share, as the shipping label says. We don't believe in secrets, so feel free to tell all your friends about us. I have not yet done any testing with other laptop ribbon cables plugged into this board. Would love to see any research done, especially on if it works with any ThinkPad laptop keyboards.
There are controller circuits that will convert a laptop keyboard to USB. I'm currently using one. I'm not sure where you can get them, but they obviously exist. They are used to create keyboards for tablets.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.